G'day, it's Phil, and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got $1 coins. We're going to be looking for coins with more than face value, rare coins, and coins that I need for my $1 collection book, which I've had for a very long time and I haven't been able to complete. I've got all the coins except for the last one in this book, which was the 2016 50th anniversary of decimal currency. There have been some more coins since then, but I haven't got a new book since then, so I'm just going to try and fill this one off. Unfortunately, the standard $1 coin is the Mob of Ruse, and the 2016 Mob of Ruse had a different obverse design. Instead of the full Queen's head, it had the Queen's head plus a little symbol. Usually, depending upon the denomination, it had a corresponding symbol from when it was a pre-decimal coin. So I'm going to crack through these and see if we can find the 2016. But in the meantime, I'm going to be pulling out the commemorative coins, putting them down because I do like to keep them. I do like to go through them and make sets of them. So what we'll do is we'll crack on with this and see how we go. So relatively simply, I'll just be looking for the Mob of Ruse and then the date, just to make sure that it's not the one that I'm looking for. There's a 2002 year of the Outback for Australia, so I'll put that aside. It's a commemorative coin. And we have a Anzac, 100 years of Anzac. Now, this is a 2014, which is not a keeper for me. 2014 has a very high mintage, over 10 mil. I'll just have a confirmation of that. It's 21.9, 21,900,000. So not necessarily a keeper. There is a Charles Kingsford Smith, $1 from 1997. Another year of the Outback. And at some stage on this channel, what I will be doing is I'll most likely be annotating my finds, which just means that I'll be, when I pull out the commemoratives, at some point I'll have the mintage figures and the correct name. And there is a Scouts from 2008, centenary of Scouting, and the last one is a Henry Parks from 1996. With that roll anyway, so we'll crack on into another roll. Let me know what you want to see out of the channel. I know I love noodling, so I'm looking for making up sets, getting sets together. There's another Scouts. APEC Australia 2007. So I like to noodle through them, looking for things that are, nice to look at, nice condition, as well as rare or hard to come by. Sometimes you'll find in some of these hunts that will eventually, maybe, we'll find a not intended for circulation. There's the Centenary Federation for 2001. And other times, we'll be just looking for a regular Mob of Rubes with errors or CUDs, coin underdeveloped errors, APEC, or coins that were designed just to be found for collectors, such as the AUNS 35 years of the $1 coin commemorative, or such coins as the alphabet coins, the Great Australian Coin Hunt coins. Although they're technically not listed in the Mint Circulating Coins website, they are circulating coins sold through Australia Post. There's a centenary of land care, 1993. Oops, nearly lost it. Another APEC coin. I'll make sure I remember to look on the obverse for the 2016 obverse. There's another Anzac, 100 years of Anzac. And that is a 2016. Now the 2016s in those were only 2.19 million, so I'll put that to the back, or I'll put that to the front actually, to the front, because I'll keep that. That'll be a keeper for me. It's a lower mintage here, lower mintage coin. We have another APEC, although this particular one, you probably might be able to see it on the camera, is actually quite nice specimen of those. They don't usually look too great, so I might put that in my collection. This is quite a nice looking 2019 Mob of Ruse. Although we just got mint figures out for those not too long ago. It's an IRB 2019, which is a mintage of 8.7 million. So not really a keeper. It's even though it's a nice looking coin, I do have a couple of them. The 2017 here is a 2019 IRB. And that will be a keeper for me because that is only 2.3 million. So definitely a keeper for me. 16. And centenary of Federation. It's worthwhile having on these centenary of Federations for offset errors, rotation errors of the reverse to the obverse, because they're definitely, Australia's coins are the same side, or the same coin orientation, so that when you flick it left to right, the Queen's head on the obverse is the same rotation as the picture on the reverse. But that particular coin has a history of multiple rotations from right around the clock, from 12 o'clock right through 6, back down to 1, so you can find those with multiple angles of rotation. Keep going through. I don't know, these Prossiger rolls, I don't know if you can see that, but there is it's a scratch just across here. Some of the Prossiger rolls, or whether it's the machine or the people who use them, that the outside ender gets a big scratch across the front, and for me it's only been happening in Melbourne for the last sort of 6 months, but the enders are getting big scratches, and they don't look like machine scratches, they look like handmade scratches, but they can ruin your day if you get a nice ender. There's a centenary of Girl Guiding, 2010, 2 years after the centenary of Scouting. And I will be going through these. There is the International Year of the Volunteer, 2001. So a nice coin. And then we have the International Year of the Older Persons, 2009, celebrated in Australia. And most of these, there we go, 1988, the centenary of Australia's bicentenary, sorry. Getting low on this coin. There we have, I'll put this away. I won't. Put this to the side. We have a 35-year anniversary of the $1 coin. And it is an S mint or Preview Mark coin down here above the AR on the dollar, and it's also amongst the Mulveroos in very, very small lettering is 35. So that's a keeper for me. So I can see here there's an ender here of a P for platypus on the Great Australian Coin Hunt. I was going to say something about that. So the Great Australian Coin Hunt coins, technically not circulating coins, but definitely issued through the Australia Post for circulation for Australian school kids and other people to collect them. They came out with a folder that I have that holds all the coins A to Z. Every coin has a different Australian themed, or the letter is Australian themed. There is Sir Henry Parkes again. That came out, sorry, there's a Centenary Federation. That came out in 2019, and they're coming out again in 2021 this year with different names, different letters, or the same letters, the alphabet letters, but different meanings behind those. There we go. So that'll be something to look for in 2021. I'm looking forward to those. I bought my first set I bought from the Australia Post, but I'm trying to make up another set from noodled coins, and it is particularly hard. There are only 500,000 or so, or sorry, 500,000, about 500,000 of each of the letters. And although that makes a significant amount of coins, individually that's hard. The Dancing Man, end of World War II, from 2005, 60th anniversary. Again, the Centenary Federation. And International Year of Peace, which was our first Australian $1 commemorative coin from 1986. In 2019 there is the platypus at the end. So it's a P for platypus, 2019 IRB effigy. That's definitely a keeper. That'll be going into my collection of A to Z Great Australian Coin Hunt coins. So, see an APEC coin there at the start of that roll. Take it from the bottom. APEC 2007. Peace, International Year of Peace. Oh, there's Henry Parkes. It's in very good order, actually. That is a very nice Henry Parkes compared to the others. Henry Parkes portrait with the infused lettering of his name and his date of birth and date of death gets very, very worn very quickly. This one is a particularly nice border. I'll keep that to the side. I might replace it in my book. There's 100 Year of Anzac, 2017. Now we did look at that before, didn't we? And we determined that the 2017 Anzac was a low mint. That was at 1.9 million. So that goes there. That'll be a keeper for me in my collection of low mintage and rarer coins. Let's get back in it. Another one. 2015. 2015, I think, was also 1.4 million. So I think that was the 2015. No, 2016. So I have the 2015, 16, and 17, all low mintage. There, that's very nice. On camera, not on camera. Let's put it into camera. There we go. Dancing Man, end of World War II. If only we could find the changeover of decimal currency, low mintage $1 coin. Yeah, that would be spectacular, would it not? Commemorative pole. As a 2019 IRB $1 coin, which is a lower mintage $1 coin. So that'll be a keeper. There's only 2.3 of those, 2.3 million of those, which is a lower mintage for $1 coins. Anything around that $2 million coin mark. Landcare Australia is 2 million mark is a low mintage coin. There is International Year of Peace, the $1 Outback, International Year of Peace, that's it for that roll. So down to the last roll, getting down to 20 minutes on the video, which is fairly long. But it's been a good video. It's a long time since I've put this many $1 coins on the table. So it's good to get through it and get a few keepers here at the bottom. But as I say, as I have said, I'm still looking for that 2000 elusive. Let's call it the elusive 2016 changeover Landcare. International Year Outback. 17. That was a 14, yeah. 100 Years Anzac. An APEC, 2007. Oh, another coin from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt. It is I for Iced Vovo, which is a coconut flavoured or coconut sprinkled biscuit with marshmallow and so forth. It's very nice. There we go, another one. INP. Here's the Outback again. Making a difference. $1 from 2003. Now, this is that particular coin is a relatively low mint for a commemorative. There's 4.1 million of those, and that is a relatively low for a commemorative, although the reason that there might have been a low is because there was 2 commemorative coins in that year. 2003 had Making a Difference, Australia's Volunteers. It also had the commemoration of the centenary of women's suffrage, which was a 10 million coin issue in 2003, so we had a significant amount in 2003. Well, but that's brought us to the last 2 coins of the hunt. The last significant one is a 2014 100 Years of Anzac. So what I'll do now, quickly, I will go off to the side, go through all the other coins at a leisurely pace, looking for errors, rotations and so forth. Then I'll be back and I will tell you what I've found and whether or not I've got any other keepers. Alright, be back in a sec. Okay, we're back again. Only 2 things that I found. One was another S coin from 2019. Don't know how I missed that, although it's very shiny and sometimes hard to pick up the S, but I picked that up. I also got another APEC coin. That really is neither here nor there. So really quite a nice collection of coins today. Some low mintage coins, 2 S coins, a 2 Jody Clark 2019, a couple of nice sort of swap outs, and definitely some of these Great Australian Coin Hunt coins. So $1 coins done. I'm going to do a little bit of a sneaky now. I've got only $50 of one roll of 50-cent pieces, and I usually do it in my 50-cent piece hunt videos, but unfortunately with only one roll it's not really worth doing a whole video for. So I'm going to sneakily open this 50-cent roll at the end of this $1 coin hunt so that I have done it for you. And then we've got Captain Cook, and that's going to be me done for this week actually. So 50-cent coins, similar sort of deal to the $1 coins, commemoratives, low mintage, rare coins, not circulated coins, that sort of stuff. Millennium there without being accused. Same sort of deal. So I'll do that on a different hunt, 50-cent hunt, Federation up there. So I'll look for the same thing, try and fill in a 50-cent book. There, the Bass and Flinders, and Commonwealth Games. So not very much out of that, and that's one of the reasons I didn't want to make a whole video out of that. But there's this little sneaky 50-cent hunt at the end of the $1 hunt. But if you did watch this far into it, thank you very much for watching. And if you are interested, please give me a subscribe and a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you like the way I do things. But otherwise, I'll be doing it again in a little while. So thank you very much for watching, and see you later. Bye.